You can't expect the results to be different by doing the same things every day. Our children do what we are doing. Then what we are doing is we are curbing evolution. They are learning extremely new skills which our generation did not have. Hello, வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு பேச போற டாபிக் வந்து about the millennial generation. Whether I'm in connecting with my customers, when I meet my customers, or I meet parents, or meet school teachers, or friends, including me, one of the chief complaints, என்ன சொல்லுவேன்னா, நம்மள மாதிரி உழைப்பாளி இல்லைப்பா பசங்க இந்த காலத்தில். What we say is, this generation is not like us. I want you to take a step back and think. How did our parents, நம்மளோட பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நம்மளை பற்றி என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னு சொல்லி எனக்கு இன்னும் ஞாபகம் இருக்கு. எங்கள் அப்பா வந்து காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சு வயலுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கிறப்போ வந்து ஐம் ஸ்லீப்பிங் அரவுண்ட் அண்ட் டூயிங் திங்ஸ் லைக் தட். தட்ஸ் த சேம் திங் வாட் திஸ் ஜென்ரேஷன் இஸ் ஆல்சோ டூயிங். ஸோ here's what I want you to think about. If we continue to do what our previous generation did, what my father did, and our children do what we are doing, then what we are doing is we are curbing evolution. From generation to generation, there is a rapid progress. About what our parents did, we are not doing the same things. What we did, our children don't do that. Why? Because that is how evolution is. If we did just the same as what our parents did, and our children did the same thing, there's not going to be any change in the world. So this is bound to happen. And இதை பற்றி நான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருந்தேன். ஒன் ஆஃப் மை காலீக்ஸ், எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு 15 இயர்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு காலீக் ஒருத்தர் ஜாயின் பண்ணார். அவர் வந்து when he was a young boy when he joined, right, காலேஜ் முடிச்சுட்டு and I recruited him. And அவர்கிட்ட வந்து பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கிறப்ப இப்போ ஒரு வருஷம் ஒரு 6 மாதத்துக்கு முன்னாடி, நம்மளை மாதிரி ஜென்ரேஷன் இல்லைங்க, நம்மளை மாதிரி கஷ்டப்பட்டு உழைக்கிற மாதிரி இந்த மாதிரி பசங்க இப்போ இல்லை, அந்த ஹசில் இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தார். நான் அப்போ தான் யோசித்தேன், அவரே வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணுறப்ப வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு டே அவர் வந்து நோ ஷோ, வேலைக்கு வரல. அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க சொந்தக்காரங்களெல்லாம் கூப்பிட்டு then I tried to figure out whether he's going to join or not. Then he came and joined. But when I started my first job, that was not me. Like in the sense, like I read a newspaper article, I saw the ad, I went in, attended the interview, and day one I showed up. But I could have taken that example and told him, hey, நான் வந்து அது மாதிரி இல்லை. In the sense, like my generation was not like that, your generation is different, and him talking about the current generation is very different. The biggest challenge what a lot of employers today, what they are talking about is, I'm sick and tired of these millennials. But what we are not paying attention to is the evolution which is happening. All we have to think is, நம்ம என்ன யோசிக்கணும்னா, நம்மளோட பேரண்ட்ஸ் எப்படி இருந்தாங்க, அவங்க எப்படி வேலை செஞ்சுட்டு இருந்தாங்க, how are we doing currently, and how is the next generation going to do. If we are going to stop them, or if we are going to curb them, like for example, என்னோட பேரண்ட்ஸை வந்து சொல்லுவாங்க என்னன்னா, hey, you have to do only the following things அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு curb பண்ணாங்கன்னா, yes, they will curb you to a certain extent, but after a particular time they'll say, எக்கேடு கெட்டு போய் ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி, right? So when they give you the liberty and freedom, you start doing things on your own, you start doing, you are in your own zone, and then you start doing amazing things. Another example which I wanted to give you is, businessல வந்து ஒரு popular saying ஒன்று இருக்கு, you can't expect the results to be different by doing the same things every day. In the sense, நீங்கள் business run பண்ணுறீங்கன்னா அதே டெய்லி பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா your results will not be any different. Everything what you're doing is to produce only $1 million of revenue, but the effort is the same. But you're expecting that the 1 million revenue will become a 10 million revenue. Will that happen? No, because the efforts are the same. So similarly, if what our father's generation did, it's the same thing what we are doing, the results are not going to be different. Today, where we are is an accelerated world. There is AI and various different things happening. Technology, innovation, many things which are happening. Why? Because the generations are becoming different from every once in a decade. The kind of talent pool what we create the children, the way they are growing up, because of the technology availability, the digitization and digitalization, many, many things which are happening, because of which our generations, our current generation is changing their approach in terms of how do we approach problem solving, how are we solving various different complex problems. They're learning extremely new skills which our generation did not have. So their working style also will be very, very different. So as teachers, I want you to think, as parents, teachers, entrepreneurs, business owners, how could we foster, help, and extract the fullest potential from the millennials by thinking about what their wants and needs are, where they can thrive, rather than curbing them. If we curb them and restrict them, we are hindering the process of evolution. How can we all collectively, including me, serve as an evolution accelerator instead of evolution denier? I want you to think about it. As teachers, today ChatGPT is available in the classrooms. Are you helping the current generation to get along with ChatGPT and see how we can accelerate progress? As parents, are we saying every time when there is an example which comes up, எங்க காலத்துல நாங்க இப்படி பண்ணோம் அப்படினு சொல்றதுக்கு பதிலா, hey, how can I help you do this better? How can I help you do things in your own ways with the current technologies which are available? How can we think as business owners and entrepreneurs in terms of, rather than complaining, stating that, this millennial generation is very, very different. Instead of that, how could we understand the millennials better and put the right kind of working environments, providing with them the right tools, giving them the timing what they really want to work, where they are going to be super productive. So I want you to think about it. Let's all work towards how we can really help millennials thrive towards evolution acceleration. I hope you like this content. உங்களுக்கு இந்த கான்டென்ட் பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கண்டிப்பாக லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. Please go ahead and comment. I want every millennial to express what are the kind of problems what you've gone through, and what do your parents, what do your teachers, what do your employers say about you. I would love to hear your comments, because your comments is what helps us creating more content. So thank you so much for watching this video, commenting, sharing. I'm forever grateful for the valuable time what you've invested. All right, see you on the other side.